Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to today's episode of Reading Man Dan. Today's going to be a lot of fun. Got a great book as we continue the December 2020 Vlogmas, and today is episode number 11. Each and every day leading up to Christmas Day, I'm going to go ahead and read you a fun Christmas story. And today's Christmas story is called The Biggest Snowman Ever. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a fun show. Let's go. Hey, thanks again for stopping by and checking out today's episode. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Ring the notifications bell so you're notified when new episodes come out each and every week. And now, let's go ahead and get started with today's book. The Biggest Snowman Ever by Stephen Kroll, illustrated by Jeni Bassett. For Kathleen, S.K. Dedicated to Rachel. Check it out. There's the illustrator and the author's dedication. That's pretty cool. Once there were two mice who fell in love with the same snowman. And this is how it happened. Alright, check it out. We got two mice and they're in love with that snowman. High-fiving each other. They love it. Find out how it happened. On a bright winter day, the mayor of Mouseville announced the town's snowman contest. Whoever makes the biggest snowman will win a prize, he declared. All the mice were excited. The judging of the contest will take place in 2 weeks, said the mayor. Good luck to you all. Check it out. The mayor of Mouseville, right? He's ripping off a speech. He's letting everyone know we're going to have a snowman contest and the winner will get a prize. Everybody seems happy in Mouseville. I'm going to make a really big snow princess, said Penelope. I'm going to make a really big snow Martian, said James. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever, said Clayton, the house mouse. His friend Desmond, the field mouse, frowned. No, you're not. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. Oh yeah, said Clayton. Oh yeah, said Desmond. Check it out. Alright, so Penelope and James, they're going to go and make their snowman. But over here, we have Clayton and Desmond. And they're going at it, and they're having a little spat about who's going to make the biggest snowman ever. Who do you guys think? Think it's going to be Clayton? Think it's going to be Desmond? Let's find out who. That night, it snowed and snowed. Huge drifts covered driveways, roads, and fields. Just like Kenmore, New York. Alright, better call Anthony. We need them snowplows going. It was the perfect beginning for a snowman contest. In town, Penelope began her snow princess, and James began his snow Martian. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond began their snowman. Check it out. It snowed big time. All right. It is pouring snow and all the houses are covered. It's got that good fluffy snowman making snow. And over here, everyone's getting busy. People are making their snowman. They want to win that prize. They want the mayor of Mouseville to crown them champ. Clayton made a snowball and rolled it along the ground. The more he rolled it, the bigger it got. Before long, he had a large base for his snowman. Not far away, Desmond was doing the same thing. Yeah, take a look. Check it out. There it is, Clayton. He's got himself a good base for snowman. You start off with a little handheld snowball and you start rolling it. And before you know it, it's this giant base of a bottom for a snowman. And back over here, Desmond's doing the same. Right? They're creating the biggest snowman ever. The next day, Clayton made a huge snowball for his snowman's belly. Not far away, Desmond did the same. Alright, well, look at Clayton and Desmond both created a giant snowball for their snowman's belly. Looks like they're pretty much doing the same exact thing. Let's find out who's going to win that contest. That night, Clayton brought his dad out to see the snowman. Dad scratched his head. I don't know, son. It's going to be big, but I'm not sure it will be the biggest. Clayton smiled up at him. I'm just getting started, he said. Dad whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. Ah, Dad, look at him. Check him out. So Clayton brings his dad out. And his dad, he's scratching his head. He's like, I don't know. But then he gives him a little tip. He says, hey, if you want to work faster, smarter, more effective, bring a wheelbarrow out so you can pile the snow up and carry it. Way to go, Dad. Dads know things. A little later, Desmond brought out his Uncle Vernon. I don't know, said Vernon. It's going to be big. But will it be the biggest? Desmond smiled. I'm just getting started, he said. Vernon whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. Look at Uncle Vernon. Uncle Vernon comes and takes a look at Desmond's snowman, and he's a little puzzled. He wants to know, well, how are you going about doing this? I don't know. I'm not sure this is going to be the biggest snowman, but he gives him another tip, just like Clayton's father. He says, hey, listen, if you want, go ahead and use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. The next day, Clayton filled his wheelbarrow with snow. He piled the snow onto the snowman. Then he rolled another snowball for the snowman's head. Not far away, Desmond did the same. All right, check it out. Both of them, Desmond and Clayton, they both used the wheelbarrow to bring snow. They're putting the head on their snowman. It looks like they're getting the job done with a little bit of advice from their uncle and dad. And, well, things are coming along pretty good for these guys, these little mouses. A few days later, Desmond ran into town to look at Jamie's Snow Martian and Penelope's Snow Princess. He said, all of our snow people are the same size. That afternoon, Clayton made the discovery. Yeah, check it out. Both Desmond and Clayton went into town to kind of analyze and take a look. They're not really spying on Jamie and Penelope. They're just taking a look. And one thing that they both realized was, you know, all of our snowmen are the exact same size. The next day, while working on his snowman, Clayton had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked toward Desmond. At the same moment, Desmond had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked towards Clayton. They bumped into each other and fell down. Boom! Wow. Take a look at Clayton and Desmond. They must be on the same brainwave. They both did the same thing at the same exact time, and look at the outcome. They crashed into each other. I have an idea, said Clayton. I have an idea, said Desmond. We should do this together, said Clayton. No one said we couldn't, said Desmond. Wow, that is a great strategy. Right away, Clayton and Desmond get together, and they're like, you know what? We should do this together. The mayor never said we couldn't have a team, right? And they are getting it together, and, well, let's see what they go ahead and build now. First, they rolled each part of Desmond's snowman over to the middle of the field. Then, they rolled each part of Clayton's snowman over. They piled the snowballs on top of one another. Clayton dropped a floppy hat on the snowman's head. Desmond added a long scarf, huge coal eyes, and a giant carrot nose. Wow! Take a look at that. First of all, look at it. They're both got the wheelbarrow going, and they're wheeling each other's snow to the middle of the field, piling it on each other. And then look at this massive snowman that they built. That thing is huge. They're on top of the tree, going in and putting a hat on it. They put a giant carrot and lots of cool pieces of coal. That is fantastic. That is a giant snowman. When they were done, they had built the biggest snowman ever. Wow! The morning of the contest, field mice on snowmobiles brought the judges to the country. All right, check it out, guys. That really is the biggest snowman ever. That is massive. And then over here come all the judges, right? They're going ahead, the field mice, they got them on the snowmobiles, and they're bringing them over to judge off the contest. You both win the prize, said the mayor, handing Clayton and Desmond a large wedge of Swiss cheese. Let the celebration begin. Everyone gathered to dance around the snowman, drink hot chocolate, and eat donuts. Yeah! All right. Both Clayton and Desmond, they went ahead, they worked together, and they both won a giant piece of Swiss cheese. Take a look how happy everyone is. They're in a big celebration mode. They're happy. They're having a good time. They're dancing around the giant, biggest snowman ever. And, well, it's a good thing Clayton and Desmond teamed up, because now they're eating a big Swiss cheese. We did it, said Clayton and Desmond, jumping up and down. We did it together. The end. Wow, take a look. Both Desmond and Clayton are ecstatic. They're so happy. They're jumping up and down. They realize they did it. They were able to build the biggest snowman ever. They did it together. They won the contest. They got the big wedge of Swiss cheese. They were able to do it with teamwork. And wow, what a fun story this was, as the field mouse and the house mouse both came together. They made the dream work by going ahead and joining forces. And that was really exciting. I really enjoyed this book. Thank you so much for stopping by and enjoying today's episode. If you like what I'm doing and you haven't already, go ahead and hit that sub button right there. Ring the notification bells so that you're notified when new episodes come out. Go ahead and give me a like on this video. Drop me down a comment down below what you liked about this video, or if you can suggest another fun Reading Man Dan episode. I'd love to hear from you. That's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you saw something cool and fun, like, well, the contest going on in Mouseville. I hope you learned something new and interesting, like, well, how Clayton and Desmond were able to team up together to build the biggest snowman ever and win the prize. But most of all, I hope you were inspired to go ahead and read The Biggest Snowman Ever yourself, or go ahead and watch this video again. This is a lot of fun book. It's got a great moral to the story about how teamwork makes the dream work, that going ahead and pairing up with a bunch of other people can go ahead and get you to your goal. And in this book, the goal was to win the snowman contest. Desmond and Clayton were able to. Really fun stuff, and I hope that you get a chance to read it yourself. I'd like to say Merry Christmas to you if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't, Happy Holidays. But to each and every one of you, I wish you a happy, peaceful, joyful holiday. May you walk into next year, 2021, and have the best year of your life. All the best. Thanks again for watching. I'm Travel Man Dan, aka Reading Man Dan. And remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.